guided meditation is similar to the first one I ever did for you. So if everybody would like to get settled in, take a deep breath in. Yes,
Is this one without fear, though?
it is without fear. Yes.
I can't see you, Janice.
Okay.
There we go.
Let there be and there was. And it takes a minute to warm up. You're not. Right with you. All right. Finding that space within, that core of your being. And from the core of your being, bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. There are energy portals there. And if you're mindful of them, they'll open like the eye of a camera. And as they open, you can allow, if you're willing, you can allow any heavy, dense energy of fear, sorrow, loss, frustration, aggravation. Those are all heavy energies. And they can just fall away from you deep into the earth. They feel like spun up energies, but they're really dense spiritually. So be mindful and look for those. And as you touch them with your awareness is much lighter. And your awareness can unlock them from where they're attached to your mind, your truth. And they'll just fall away. As that is continuing, now bring your attention to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. This is your willingness. You're always connected to spirit, but how much is according to your willingness. So if you allow your willingness to expand, your connection to spirit intensifies, expands, widens, opens even further. And there's many energy portals above the top of your head. And you'll tune into the one that is just right for you today. Maybe it's the purple one, or the golden one, or green one, or blue one, or an iridescent one. Whatever you experience is what is right for you today. Trust that. Trust that what you're receiving is just right for you. And allow that energy to flow into your mind, pushing aside any remaining sorrow or fear, obligation or loss, duty or suffering. Allow that just to be pushed away. It'll just push it right on through the bottoms of your feet. Letting more and more love and light touch your discernment centers over your eyebrows and your third eye. This is how you perceive your world around you. If you perceive God to be angry, you'll see that. If you perceive God to be love, you'll find that. Allow yourself to discover the love and amplify that in your own life. Letting more and more love and light touch your ears, your mouth, your throat. This is where you resonate with truth. Sometimes we have our truth-o-meter is not calibrated correctly. We've had it calibrated to being not good enough or being damaged or fearful. And you can recalibrate that now with this new light energy that you're bringing in. Allow that to recalibrate your truth center so that your truth center rings true when you hear, I'm enough, I'm good enough, I'm love, I'm light. Allow that to happen. This is your choice. You can stay stuck in misery if you'd like, or you can recalibrate. What will you choose? This light is here to support that, whatever choice you make. Letting more and more love and light flow through your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, so that whatever you choose to do is worthy work. worthy effort, worthy challenges, worthy tasks. So even the silly, simple things that just make life happen are worthy of your attention and are blessed by your attention. Letting more and more love and light flow into your torso. Let it touch every organ, every system, every tissue, every fiber, every cell, down into your cells, down into the DNA, activating, harmonizing, healing, blessing. And receive that with joy. Letting more and more of this love and light flow through you, down your legs and deep into the earth. You're a conduit of this light. You are bringing that divine love into this physical plane. Bless you for that. And now gently close the bottoms of your feet. And you are now a vessel of light. So more and more light is filling your body, and more light is filling the energy field around your body. And now we're going to take a little walk. And you're going to find yourself on a little pathway or a trail. And in the distance you see a beautiful garden, a rose garden. As you approach the rose garden, notice if there is a gate. Doesn't have to be a gate, but notice if there is. If there is a gate, notice whether it is open or it's closed. Whatever you're experiencing may have spiritual significance for you. Step through that gate or continue on the path and allow yourself to go into the garden. And you'll meet the master gardener who shows you around and can tell you the names of the roses and give you information about them. But he's leading you to a particular rose bush. And notice it. Pay attention to it. Is it in bud? Or is it in bloom? Or has it bloomed and the roses are spent and there's no roses left on it? There's just foliage. Or is it before it buds out? So your three options here are budded, full bloom, or no blooms or buds in sight. Whatever you discover, whatever you experience is what is right for you and will have spiritual significance for you. And then the master gardener gives you a tool. Does he give you a rake, a shovel, or gloves, gardening gloves? Whichever tool you're gifted with may have spiritual significance for you. So now it's time for us to leave our little garden. Thank the master gardener for his or her assistance and guidance. Allow yourself to walk back through the beautiful garden, back through the gate if there was one. You may wish to close the gate behind you or leave it open, whichever you choose. Find your way back through that little pathway back into the here and now, back into this time and space. You might want to take a deep breath in and exhale. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. I'm going to let you be with that for just a minute. Mr. Phil, if you would join me up front, please. Communion is a continuation of this connectedness that we have. It's a physical manifestation of that. Unleavened bread, are these little square things, if you'd like that. Animal crackers, if you'd like that. In this cup is gluten-free. Whatever works for you, works for us. We'll do join us in prayer, please. Loving Spirit of Light, thank you for the divine fellowship. Thank you for the loving hearts here. Thank you for this safe sanctuary, the safe place we come, so that we can explore and just be. Walk with us. These things we pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. As that continues around, join us in prayer again, please. Loving Spirit of light, as we drink this in, help us to drink in life, all of it. Help us to find love and be love. These things we pray in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Carol, you want to do this? Can I think of it?
I don't have a lot to say, which is unusual for me. But, this church has been a blessing to be here. Get what you can. If you can't, bless it as it goes by.
Well said. Here. He asked, we used to do the guided meditation, with music. He said, what caused that to change? We had several people who were hard of hearing, and that was a distraction to them, so that's why we got in here. So speaking of your guided meditation, how many people had a gate? Okay, if you had a gate, this is saying that you're ready to open to a new adventure. Ready for something new. If the gate is open, how many people had the gate was open already? Okay, so you're open to a new adventure. How many people had the gate closed? Okay, this is asking you to wait. You're in a process of wait. Darn it. Wait is a 4-letter word. Yes, ma'am.
Mine, when I walked up to, it was like one of those supermarket doors that just opened.
Okay, so it was closed and then just open right up. So you're ready for your new adventure.
Okay.
The Spirit's going to open those doors for you. How many people did not have one at all? Okay, if you did not have one at all, this is telling you that you're in a place where you're ready to explore some new options. So you're not ready to start something new yet, but you're ready to explore. You're wanting something new, or you're endeavoring in a new way. Does that make sense? Is that ring true? Transfer? Maybe? Yes, ma'am.
I had an arbor.
You had an arbor? Okay. So that would be open.
Right.
An open. That's what I had as well, as an arbor. Okay. Your rose bush. How many people had one that was buds? Okay, so this is asking you to be really, really gentle with yourself right now. You're not, you may be ready for something new, but you're not ready to share that with everybody in the world. That makes sense? So this is about taking time for yourself, nurture yourself, allow yourself to receive, build energy. Does that make sense? How many were in full bloom? Okay, this is just shine on, kids. You're here, you're doing it. Enjoy. Just really enjoy. There's no effort left. You don't have to do any efforting. How many people had no blooms at all? Okay, so this is time to recharge your batteries, refuel, give yourself some fertilizer, but don't take any. To mention we're sacrilegious. And so, how many people had the rake? Were given a rake? Okay, so there's some old debris that you're clearing out. Some old patterns of thought, old belief system, old things that don't serve you anymore. You're clearing those out. How many people had a shovel? Okay, this is asking you to dig deeper. There's more to you than you're allowing yourself to get to. So dig deeper. You've got, it's like this wealth of information here. Dig in. Don't be afraid to go deep into your heart space. It's a safe place to be. And how many people got gloves? Okay, this is asking you to be careful, but not in a bad way. Roses have thorns. And when you trim them or take the buds, you could be hurt unless you're protected. So this is about protecting yourself. Have some safe boundaries. Yes, ma'am?
I had clippers too.
You had clippers too? Okay. So, and what did your rose bush look like? Was it full of blooms or?
There was one really pretty yellow one, and he gave me clippers, so I could choose.
Oh, okay. So that's about joy. So this is allowing you to protect yourself, be strong, be protected, so that you can be joyful. We can't be joyful if we're fearful or if we're feeling unprotected. So this is asking you to amplify or recognize, notice that joy that you have in your life. Does that make sense? Yes, ma'am.
Mine was like one of the 3-pronged sharp rakes that you use for digging.
Okay, so you get both meanings here. So there's debris that you're clearing out, old things you don't need to have anymore, and it's also asking you to dig in. There's more here for you, a richness, a depth of who you are that you get to access. This is not like you can't dig out of the hole kind of thing. This is accessing the good stuff. Go deeper.
The master gardener was Daryl, actually.
Oh, the master gardener is Daryl. That's wonderful. So let me ask you, my interpretation of that is Daryl is this powerful male being who is strong yet gentle, powerful and yet supportive. So I don't know what your perception of Daryl is, but that would be, I don't know if you know him as well. So you have someone here that has those qualities that's here to support you. The rose bush is you and where you're at right now. The rose garden is the world you've created for yourself. Does that make sense? Yes, ma'am.
What if the buds are like, some of them are starting open and some of them are open?
Okay, so you're in transition between, I got to take care of myself. I'm not sure what I really want to do too. So you're on your way. You're there. You're there. Let her rip. Yes, ma'am.
I got a spade.
You got a
Is
spade?
a shovel?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you don't have to dig as deep.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
You don't have to dig deep. Doesn't have to be hard work. Let me rephrase that. It doesn't have to be hard work.
Just to be easy.
Yes, ma'am.
What if it wasn't a rose bush?
What was it?
A bunch of carrots?
You want the silly answer? Or you want the no?
Whatever you got.
Whatever you got. So when you said carrots, I heard I don't care at all. So were they blooming? I mean, were they growing?
They're growing. When you said master gardener, my grandpa was a master gardener, so that's who showed up.
Cool.
And that was like his bag. There was roses everywhere, but he was like, "These are yours."
Oh, okay. So since that has a personal connection with you, this is letting you know that your grandpa is there and he sees how you're doing and he's really, really proud of you. How cool is that? He's proud of how you've grown and he's here to help. That's very, very sweet. How wonderful. How wonderful they can do that. Mr. Phil,
Yes.
Hast thou a closing prayer, my beloved? There's more stuff I wanted to
A
share
closing
today.
prayer?
We'll do it
I have a
later.
closing
Closing song. Well, we can have a closing prayer too.
Well, but it sometimes is similar.
Yes,
Very,